And it is the week for planes, trains, and automobiles as we head into Thanksgiving, throwing rising gas prices and staff shortages. And your dream trip, as we all know, could turn into a nightmare. And that's where Peter Greenburg comes in. He hosts the Travel Detective Show along with the Royal Tour Travel Specials. Peter, welcome.
Hey, Rhoda.
So normally I ask you at the end of our interviews where in the world you are, but let's start with that tonight because it's a metaphor for what's happening with travel as we approach Thanksgiving.
I'm actually in the Canary Islands, the home of the La Palma actual volcano eruption. And of course, that's what we're about to see in the United States is 53 million Americans have already started to take to the road the planes, the trains, and the automobiles. About 2 million of us a day will be at the airports. We're way above that figure that traveled even back in 2019. And that's not because of just the holiday season. It's because of so many foreign travelers since November 8th coming to and through the United States if they're fully vaccinated. So the system's getting stressed.
So as travel picks up, some airlines are drastically cutting routes and cities. Why?
Well, they learned a very painful lesson just a couple of weeks ago. You saw it happen with Southwest Airlines, followed by an American Airlines meltdown. During the travel boom in May, June, and July, they literally overscheduled their airlines. They added so many new routes to destinations that they couldn't really support with their staff. And as a result, when you had a little bit of a weather issue or a system malfunction, the entire system sort of came to a halt. So United Airlines dropped 10 routes, American Airlines pulling out of 26 different cities, most of them, by the way, on the East Coast. And that's going to be basically in addition to trying to get more of their staff to come back. The problem is a lot of the staff is not coming back the way they wanted, meaning American Airlines offered a wild bonus of about 300% to their pilots to fly during the holiday period or to fly more. And the pilot union rejected that offer. So if you add the understaffing at the airlines, the airports, the TSA, 40% of the TSA agents are still unvaccinated, and they have a deadline of Monday, the 22nd, to get vaccinated or risk losing their jobs. All of this combines to basically provide an almost perfect storm of planes, trains, and automobiles by the time Wednesday before Thanksgiving rolls around.
Yeah, conspicuous deadline there. How many people are actually traveling this Thanksgiving holiday, and how does it compare to years past? I know last year, it's quite a difference from last year, for example.
Oh, yeah, you can't look at last year's numbers. You got to go back to 2019. 53 million Americans estimated by the AAA to be traveling over this 10-day period. 1.9 million Americans every day at the airport. We haven't even thrown in the ridership at Amtrak, which is very, very full. So everything is congested. Even though, your last report, the pain at the pump, people are not really, they're experiencing it, but it's not stopping them from driving their cars. So it's back to where it was in 2019 with the extra added pressure and pain of understaffing.
And you mentioned part of it, but it doesn't look pretty, this perfect storm. The shortage of pilots you talked about, the shortage of TS agents, airport and restaurant staff shortages also, and now also the fully vaccinated traveler component. They're coming from other countries now that the border is open.
They are, and now the irony here is that airfares in and around Europe, where I am right now, are at historic lows. So a lot of smart travelers have basically said, you know what, I'm going to go overseas. When you have airfares from New York to Ireland at $359 round trip, or New York to Paris at $398 round trip, guess what? You can't get from New York to Cleveland for $359 round trip. A lot of people are saying, you know what, I'll delay the turkey Thanksgiving celebration. I may go overseas. And a lot of people are starting to do that.
All right, Peter Greenburg, thanks so much. Enjoy the Canary Islands.
I'll do my best.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.